Good evening, everybody. We're underway here at Manning Field in this Catholic Central League boys soccer game. St. Mary's on a roll. St. Mary's 11-2-4. They haven't lost in 11 straight games. And they're ranked number 7 in Division 3. For the Spellman boys, they're right on, just about on the bubble. They're 7-9-1. So if they win, it'll be 8-9-1 and just about probably making it with the schedule they play. John Lavassa looking for his 10th shutout of the season. He's been unbelievable in net for St. Mary's. Nick Ayula in net for Spellman. St. Mary's in the blue, Spellman in the white. Dan Garcia, first-year head coach, doing an outstanding job with the St. Mary's team. The coach, St. Mary's. Michael Gerish, the head coach. And speaking of Mehdi Kimmich, I have to apologize to him. Very difficult to get the numbers of the goal scorers. The numbers fairly visible, but we're a long way away. And as soon as a goal is scored, then it's team in the huddle. And they surround the guy that scored. And there was a goal scored by Kim, a tremendous goal scored. He went through, around, between, and got behind 3 or 4 defensemen, bringing it upfield after a pass from Akandi, and get in all by himself and beat the goaltender for the one goal that beat Weston. And his number is 21. And myself and the camera person thought it was 31. And we gave the goal to Anthony Gomez, and I found out from Dan Garcia, Anthony Gomez is even playing. He's hurt. So we apologize. And one of the few times we've been able to make amends and atone for our misstep. The goal that beat Weston was Mehdi Kimmich. I'm sure Anthony Gomez was happy that we gave it to him. St. Mary's had that one attempt. Spellman hasn't come close. And that one attempt by St. Mary's, they really didn't come close. They kicked it way wide. Kimmich couldn't keep it in. This is the final game of the season, regular season for St. Mary's, and this is the final day at Manning Field. Glasgow boys and girls will play after this. And this will do it for the season. I'm still wondering where baseball and softball went, and I'm getting ready for basketball and hockey as soccer is coming to a close. The only thing left will be if any of the teams get home games. The way St. Mary's is scheduled now, ranked in Division 3, they would get a home game. And I think they're the only ones. With the new rankings and the new way of ranking, It used to be just line up everybody according to their records, line them up 1 through 32, and let's start playing. That changed last year or the year before, where they now come up with the initial tool to rank teams are the league you play in, the teams you play, and your record now is third. So the Lynn teams play in the Greater Boston League, English and Classical, and that's considered probably the bottom league in the state. As you can see, with Classical, line shot on the net. And Ayula made the save. Off the shot by Esquivel. So you can see they don't think highly of the Greater Boston League when you get Classical having 11 wins and only a couple of losses, and they're ranked 51st in Division II. So they'll have trouble just making the tournament. Football, if you don't make the tournament, you get a couple of non-league games to fill out the schedule. So you wind up playing 11 games. Soccer, if you don't make the tournament, you're out. Your season is over. And I believe they take the top 32. And if that's the case, then Classical girls with 11 wins would not even make the tournament. So what ADs and coaches have to do is go out, schedule some decent games so you can get some points and get better rankings. Mary's clearing it away. To the near side, Escobar. Back to Martins. Takes it to the middle. Has to take it back. Gets it to Fondy. Spellman breaks it up. And he started back the other way. I think I mentioned Michael Garish. I mentioned Dan Garcia, Michael Garish, the head coach of Spellman. Noah Woodworth, the young freshman, did a nice job. Banged it out off Brendan Fallis. I don't know what it is, but every once in a while I hear like a little whistle or and I'm waiting for them to stop play because I'm thinking it's the official, but it's not. Back to Woodworth. And knocks it deep. Headed away by Spellman. Bounces by Fondy. Spellman had it, but he was all by himself. I think it was Ben Clark that was all by himself. Early moments of this first half, another long night here at Manning Field with 3 games being played. Initially we had 1, but then we found out the Classical boys were playing. And then we found out Classical girls are playing as well. Pascal Brewers are stuck with the last game, and that's been a problem with it. They've had trouble starting games on time. This one virtually started on time. Normally it's 4 o'clock. This one was 3:30. And Spellman's able. It's funny how Spellman could get here for a 3:30 game and be early. Last week, Saugus didn't get here till late. The game was a half hour late starting, which clogged up the entire night. And of course, that's the bus schedule. So both teams feeling each other out. St. Mary's had a couple of shots on net from long range. Vassar hasn't been tested at all. He gets the ball now back up around the 20-yard line and gives it to Woodworth. Woodworth trying to knock it deep. Somehow it skipped through. From long range, the shot just went over the top crossbar. Ayula went as high as he could and went over his head. He's probably thinking, oh my God, we're down 1-0. Just went over the crossbar off the foot of Mauricio Marin, the young freshman. So Mary's got a few of those. Woodworth, the defender. Martin does a nice job up front. Martins as well. Sylvester back on defense. A lot of good players coming back, but they're going to have to find a goaltender. Martins. Akandi knocks it ahead. And it got blocked and knocked out by Gavin Bagley. Out in front, Marin just missed the header. Just skip past him. Spellman will kick it away. Spellman takes it away. They try to knock it deep. Nice defense. I think that was Sylvester. Knocked out off Spellman. We're starting to get used to tournament play now because, like today, we've got 3 officials. Normally there's 2. Sometimes just during the season, for a while there was only 1. But now we've got 3. And not only do we have 3, but they got their flags. Martin's using that speed to get around. Out in front, I think that was Marin again getting a head on it, but he had it over the net and out of play. So I'm glad the players don't associate with that little tweet that comes up every once in a while. Looking to get around, looking to walk in. I think they called it offside. They threw it across, and it looked like Martins had an easy touch knocking it in. He just tapped it to the goalie because they already blew the whistle. I think they called Kimmich offside originally. Not offside, but out of play. He went along the end line. Fondue with it. pass too far ahead. But every once in a while, there's a little bit of a tweet. I don't know what that is. I'm glad the players don't get involved in it, because the game would be stopped every minute or so. Fondy, nice play, took it away to the near side. Akandi. Back to Escobar. There's that tweet again. I'm not sure what that was. They had it up around almost midfield. They bring it back to the 30. There must have been contact originally, because they're giving St. Mary's a free kick. Down the far side. Spellman took it away and knocked it deep. Nice job by Sylvester to break it up. Now Fondy's going to kick it all the way back to Lavasha. Spellman's still looking for their first shot on net. This is the longest they've had it. No, it's about the longest they've had it at St. Mary's end. And St. Mary's kicks it upfield. And Martins and Escobar will take it back up. St. Mary's can't squeeze through. Spellman knocks it deep. And Sylvester is there to knock it away. Spellman will get the throw in. Fondy knocks it high in the air upfield. St. Mary's trying to tip it ahead and go get it. They knocked it too far. Spellman knocks it back in the St. Mary's end. St. Mary's takes it away. Nice little shift. Nice little shift again, trying to walk in. Still has it. Takes the shot. It's going to go wide. Left and out of play. I think that was Kimmich again. Beat a couple of defenders, just got it through. Went from first in the middle of the field to the near side. And when he finally got loose to get the shot off, he knocked it wide left. He's got a foot on it. Get a foot on it again. Back to Akandi. Akandi just saved it from going out. Martins. Fondy. This is Woodworth. Looking to knock it deep. He knocked it deep. And Spellman kind of nudged it for the goalie Ayula to pick up to the left of the net. We're halfway through and counting the scoreless first half. squeezing through a couple of defenders, knocking it to the near side. Martins with it, takes it in, takes the shot. Great shot by Martins. Great save by Ayula. That was going inside the far post from just inside the 20-yard line, a rocket. Ayula dove and just got a piece of it, held on. He'll kick it away. Good bid by Aiden Martins, one of those freshmen. They kick it back, and this is the only way Lavasha gets to touch the ball. He hasn't been involved at all, except when his team gives it back to him. Woodworth knocks it upfield. Akandi collects, blocks it. Martin's got a foot on it. And we got St. Mary's taking a player down. A kick by Ben Clark. And the ball goes out. Spellman thought it was theirs. They're giving it to St. Mary's. And we've got just over 17 minutes left in this first half. And we got a timeout down in the field. Go ahead. They come out of the timeout, still scoreless here at Manning Field in this Catholic Central League battle. Cardinal Spellman, St. Mary's. St. Mary's has had the better of the play. They've kept it in the Spellman end and didn't have any tough shots on net, but they had a couple of times shots, and one of the times they missed the net when they were open. Spellman hasn't come close. Martins, Stefondi. Martins tips it to the far side. That's Faust. Martins with a little spin around. Tips it. Martins had to wait for it. It was bouncing around. He takes the shot. It hit the post, and it got knocked in. The goalie got a piece. It hit the post. It bounced back, and St. Mary's was there to knock it in. And I believe it was Esquivel. They were congratulating Esquivel. My cameraman said it was Aiden Martins. We'll have to find out. Akandi couldn't keep it in. So St. Mary's gets on the board. It was a shot originally that Ayula made a very nice save on. He got a piece of it. It went by him and hit the far post and bounced back out. And then it was either Esquivel or Martins who knocked it home. Perez, another youngster, he's only a sophomore, gives it back. Woodworth to the far side. Skips past everybody. Spellman will get there first and knocked it out of play before Kimmins could get there. See the table over there? Huh? See the guy sitting behind the table with the green shirt? Ask him who got the goal. You gotta go quick. Escobar pries it away, knocks it upfield. It went behind everybody. Spellman knocks it out. The only thing I can think of, that whistle is blowing in the background. Now I think I've come up with a solution. Behind us at Fraser Field is football and soccer practice. Teams that normally practice at some of the fields, like especially in Memorial Park behind Lynn English, the fields are being refurbished, if you will, so they can't practice there, whether it's baseball, softball, football, soccer. So they have to come up. The football teams and the soccer teams are practicing here at Fraser Field, so I have to assume that it's the coaches behind us with the football practice and the soccer practice who are blowing the whistle that we're hearing. And Spellman knocked it out. It went out Pedro Alves. And Lavasser again gets to touch it because they kick it back to him. on the DeFost. Spellman knocks it out. Spellman one-on-one with Woodworth. Nice job by Woodworth. Al's was trying to get around him. Woodworth, the young freshman, slid like he was going into third base and just knocked the ball away. And they're calling it off Spellman. So a very nice defensive play by Woodworth. Perez knocks it across to Woodworth. And we whistle because we got a player down. He's back up. The official saw he was down, blew the whistle. He's staying in the game. That was Dryden Schaub who went down. We're glad he's okay. Opens up. Go out and go around the gate. The gate opens up, it's open. Go out the door, go around, and go around the back. You gotta go quick. That Fondy got a piece of that with his hand. Free kick coming up. Ben Clark boots it high. Three big saves. Unbelievable. Spellman got a head on it. Lavassa went high in the air to the top of the crossbar, knocked it out. It got back. They knocked it with their foot. He got a piece of it again. Sitting on the turf, he got a third save. Bang, bang, bang. He made 3 consecutive saves. Substitutions by Spellman. Now they're saying it went in. I thought he made 3 incredible saves. The officials talked it over, and they said it crossed the line. So now we have a 1-1 game. I didn't realize till I just saw them setting it up at midfield. I thought Lavassa made 3 incredible saves. But then the officials got together and they said, I think it was the second one, crossed the line. and he gave Spellman the goal to tie it up. Gandhi took it away. Aaron gets it ahead, it went off a foot, and Spellman will clear it away. Woodworth blocks it, and blocks it again. Great hustle by St. Mary's, getting there before Spellman could get there and get a shot off. Spellman's still with it, and it's finally cleared away by Woodworth. And they blow the whistle. Fondy wound up on the turf, and they're calling it against St. Mary's, and Spellman's going to get a free kick from the 15-yard line. From the 15. And way too much foot. He drilled that one out of sight, way over everything, out of play. Almost kicked it out of the park. Knocked out by St. Mary's. Woodworth steps in and knocks it away. Spellman picks it off. St. Mary's with it. Martin's upfield. They knock it, try to knock it deep to Akandi, and it got picked off by Fallis. And St. Mary's knocked it out. That went off the head of Shapansky. Knocked upfield by Perez. Kimmich trying to push it up. Foss kept it alive. Kimmich gets it back. They try to go deep. Spellman got a foot on it. St. Mary's keeps it alive. Battling. They give it to Akandi. Trying to get around. They kept it in, they center it, and they put it right out in front of the net, and Ayula picked it off. Good effort by Martins, taking it away in the deepest part of the end zone, and threw it right out in front, but Ayula was able to grab it and hold on. Perez just knocks it away. Cheetah broke it up, and then St. Mary's knocked it out. And there's Cheetah looking for the ball. Gets it. It's blocked. Spellman trying to center it. Perez didn't put much on the pass. and it wound up St. Mary's knocking it out. And Spellman will get a corner kick. And they're going to get another one because he lined it in and Perez guarding the net knocked it out. Final 2 minutes and counting. Clock will be kept on the field by the officials. There's Perez again getting it. This time he keeps it in and knocks it away. And St. Mary's will bring it up the field. They knock it deep. St. Mary's trying to get there. And St. Mary's knocked it a little bit too deep. They made the pass. St. Mary's had it. And then they threw it a little too far. Martin's coming to the middle. Fondy with it. Spellman taking it away. Down deep. Throwing it in front. And it got tipped and knocked in. What are you doing?
I went to the gate. Some guy said not to go.
St. Mary's gets their 1-goal lead back. And that's a tough goal for Spellman to give up because we're in the closing moments of this first half. It's now 2-1 St. Mary's. And it's going to go out of play. Can't be a lot of time left. Give it to Woodworth. Near side to Akandi. Martins went down, gets back up, the ball was underneath them. And they blow the whistle, and that's going to be the end of the half. So St. Mary's 1-0. Spellman tied it. St. Mary's gets a goal. They get their 1-goal lead back. 2-1 St. Mary's at halftime. Welcome back as we're set to start the second half here at Manning Field in this Catholic Central League battle. St. Mary's led 1-0. And I thought Sean Lavassa made three outstanding saves. Bang, bang, bang. Almost right in his lap. But they said the second save he made was sitting on the turf. And I thought he was holding the post. But I guess the second one, they said when he was sitting down, that when he caught it, or when he hit it, it was over the line. Because the officials had a discussion, and he gave Spellman the goal. And then St. Mary's came back and answered that with a goal of their own on a pretty pass. It was either Faust or Kimmich who made the centering pass. Great save by Arua right there. And then sitting on the doorstep was Justin Cavalcanti, the young sophomore. He's got both goals. He scored them both. So St. Mary's has their 1-goal lead back. And they're getting a corner kick if they can come up with a ball. I'm sorry. I'm looking for a corner kick. They got a penalty kick. Kimmich is taking the penalty kick. I didn't see the contact. The official blew the whistle. He was in the zone. They knocked him down. And he's getting a penalty kick. And he knocks it home. I apologize for that. They were lining up. I thought they were lining up for a corner kick. I didn't realize that they called it contact in the zone. And Mehdi Kimmich, who I apologized to at the start of the game, not getting him scoring the goal that won the game against Weston, I didn't miss this one. The penalty kick, he just ripped it in. And just a few minutes into the second half, Michael Gerish doesn't like what he sees so far, and he calls a timeout. Out of the timeout, St. Mary's has now got a 2-goal lead. Spellman knocks it very deep. Woodworth knocks it down and pops it straight up in the air. Broken up nicely. That was Fondy. And now coming back. Cavalcanti in the middle. He's got the 2 goals. Spellman tried to get a foot on it and saved it. Put right to Perez. And Foss thought he knocked it out off Spellman. Spellman kept it in. Marin knocks it upfield. Spellman's pass picked off by Perez. Gets the return pass, gets around the defense, down the near side. Spellman took it away. And they clear it upfield. Foss gets a piece of it. Kimmich. Fondy upfield. It bounces by, but right on the foot of Kimmich. Takes the shot, aiming for the far corner. Ayula makes the save. Aaron with it, circling, try to take it to the net, blocked. Spellman pops it straight up in the air. Foss collects, knocks it behind Fondy. He'll track it down, and they give it to Woodworth. And it skips past the Candy into the St. Mary's bench area. St. Mary's trying to keep their streak going. 11 straight games they haven't lost. They've got a couple of ties, but they haven't lost. And they're well on their way to keeping that alive, leading 3-1. And that bounced up, I think, against somebody on the hand. And Spellman will get the free kick. And Clark will take it. Off the head of Woodworth. Marin knocks it down. Gets knocked behind. Foster will track it down. Marin bangs it to the far side. Martins gave it to Akandi. Looking to walk in. Marin was able to squeeze the shot. He didn't get a lot on it. I think he was surprised that the ball came to him. It skipped past a couple of white shirts. And he knocked it right to the middle of the net, but didn't get a lot on it. Trying to knock it deep. If they got it past, Kimmich was breaking down the near side, but J.P. Fonseca got a foot on it and knocked it away. St. Mary's with a chance. I think they called him offside. That was Cavalcanti looking for a hat trick. St. Mary's just got a foot on and kept it in. No, they're saying they didn't. They're saying it was out. They waited a few seconds before they made that call. They throw it deep. They throw it too deep. St. Mary's going to let it go out of play. Vassar will kick it away. Everybody trying to get ahead on it. Marin with a spin takes it away. Foss looking for Kimmich. Knocked out. Matt McIsaac went off him. Foss with a nice little shift. Stepping in and getting a foot on it. Kevin Bagley knocked that away. Fondy with it. Trying to get it to the middle. Broken up. And it got knocked away by Shapansky. And they're calling it. They call it contact? They're going to give St. Mary's a free kick. Shapansky, I guess, gave a little nudge to somebody to go get the ball and kick it upfield. And just outside the 15-yard line, almost straight away, Kimmich is going to get the free kick for St. Mary's. They're moving that picket fence. Has to be 10 yards away. Oh, Kimmich lining it up. Line drives it, got too much foot. Ripped that one. Yeah, way out of play. Over everything out of play. Foss winds up with it on the near side. Fondy looking to go deep. Martins with it. Akandi. Popped high in the air downfield. Cavalcanti missed the header. Candy knocks it down the far side. Kept in by Martins. And then it got knocked out by Spellman. St. Mary's will get a corner kick. Martins just tips it in and gets it back. Trying to get it to the net. Spellman with a nice defensive play knocks it away. Al's with a rush. Woodworth picks off the pass. Al pushed it too far in front. Looking to go get it and walk in. Kimmich has it broken up. Faust winds up with it. In the middle. Knocked out. Off St. Mary's. Spellman will make wholesale changes. Clark will kick it away. Right to midfield, headed back by Fondy. Cavalcanti knocked it down the near side. Great hustle by Kimmich. Just saved it from going out. And now it gets tipped and knocked out by Spellman, and St. Mary's will get a corner kick. Max Faust will put it in play. Out in front, I think they call St. Mary's offside. Yeah, Woodworth, the freshman. Cavalcanti, who's got the 2 goals, a sophomore. Marin's a freshman. Foster's a sophomore. Fondy's a sophomore. Perez is a sophomore. Martins is a freshman. Sylvester is a freshman. Very young St. Mary's team. They've only got, I think, 6 seniors, but they're 6 good players. Vassar, the goaltender. Bonfanti. Solis. Kimmich. I have to say Medi Kimmich because there's 2 of them. Akandi and Gomez. But there's some pretty good players that they'll have to replace. They've got a good nucleus coming back. But they'll have to. They've got a JV team, so. But they'll have a couple of spots they'll have to fill. Too far ahead for Marins. Picking it up. Is centering it. St. Mary's got a head on it. Cavalcanti hustled, kept it in. Esquivel got a head on it, but knocked it wide right. They knock it deep, tip it back, tip it ahead. Spellman breaks it up. Spellman had that one instance where they put a lot of pressure on Lavassa, where I thought he made 3 incredible saves, but one of them they called crossing the line, the second one. And that's the only threat they've had. This half, they haven't come close to anything. Vasser knocks it cross field to Faust. And broken up. Faust gets it back. Leo Montero broke it up. Montero broke it up again. Fondy looking for Marin. Stepping in front was McIsaac to break it away. Marin got a foot on it and kept it alive. His pass somehow got through to Kimmich. Kimmich trying to get around. Finally taken away by McIsaac. Crossfield to Akandi. Martin's with it. Trying to come to the middle. It got knocked off his foot. St. Mary's keeps it alive. Winds up back with Faust. Kimmich. Looking. Still trying to get a shot off. Squeezing it, went from the near side all the way to the middle. And just as he was trying to draw around, all he could do was just get a little touch. And it went wide left. Three to 1, St. Mary's. They led 1-0. Spellman tied it. They got a second goal in the first half to end the half at 2 to 1. And they got a goal here in the second half on a penalty kick by Mady Kimmich. Headed away nicely by Perez and cleared up. Got around the defense, but pushed it a little too far. And it bounced up, and I think that was McIsaac, got him on the hand. And that'll give St. Mary's a free kick. Woodworth will take it. Right around the 27-yard line from a bit of an angle. Bouncing loose. Emmons keeps it in, looking to get around, looking to walk in. Pushed it too far. Defense got a foot on it and knocked it away. Fondy knocks it long and deep. Akandi with a couple of moves. Trying to center it out in front, headed away. Bodies go down as Fondy was trying to get a shot off. It was Belizaire originally who broke up the play. And now we're going to have contact against Spellman again, leaning all over Marin. And the kick looked like he was leaning around the 25-yard line, at least the 30. They give him the kick from the 40. Woodworth will take it from there as the lights come on here at Manning Field. Headed away by Spellman. And Spellman knocks it out. Well, the ball has been almost exclusively in the Spellman end for the last several minutes. Boss trying to center it. Skips past. St. Mary's collects. Couldn't get the shot off. They give it back to Faust. Kimmich tried to sneak through a couple of defenders. Gets it back. And it got knocked out. Right over the foot of Esquivel. Trying to get it to the net. Spellman headed away. Alves knocks it upfield. This is the first time it's been here. They're going to give it back to Lavasser. This is the first time he's touched it in a long time. First time it's been in the St. Mary's end in a long time. And it's right back in the Spellman end. Aaron with a couple of nice moves winds up with it. Gives it to Kimmich. Popping it toward the net. Ayula will come out and grab it before anybody can get there. Halfway through and counting this second half, 3-1 St. Mary's. Fondy knocks it back. Al's got a piece of it. Pop to the far side. Didn't stay in the St. Mary's end long. St. Mary's coming right back. Fondy to Kimmich. Trying to walk through, he got triple, quadrupled. He got knocked back. Nice little check by Faust. And then it gets knocked out. Off Faust. Spellman will make a substitution. I think it was Montero that made that defensive play. Down the far side. Martins goes down trying to get around the defense. Picked off by St. Mary's. Martins gets it back. Trying to throw it in front. Picked off. They drilled the shot and hit the post. The ball was loose. They ripped the shot and it hit the near post and bounced out. I think it was Esquivel. Hard to read the 8 and the 9. I think it was Esquivel who got to the loose ball. A rocket of a shot. And all he did was hit the post. And we've got somebody just knocked another soccer ball onto the field. The ball girl lost control of the ball. I don't know if she thought it was that she had to throw it in or she just dropped it, but it rolled out and we all of a sudden had 2 soccer balls in play. Woodworth heads it away. And it was out off Spellman's head. Woodworth got a foot on it. Fondy had it, and they're going to call Fondy for wrapping up the Spellman play and knocking him down. And the kick will come from just outside the 20-yard line. I think it's Jack Martin taking the kick. A little bit of an angle. He missed it wide left. That would have been a big opportunity to get in the game with quite a bit of time still left. But he shot it. At least he didn't kick it high over the net and out of play, almost out of the stadium. But he did miss it wide left. And with just under 15 minutes left, in this second half. We're going to time out. Lavassa puts it back in play. Woodworth knocks it deep. Spellman trying to keep it alive. Getting around. Trying to knock it out in front. And I think it got blocked by St. Mary's. I think Spellman's going to get a corner kick. It wound up behind the net. I think it went off St. Mary's, blocking the shot or the pass. Coming from the far side. It was strange today. It was up in the 70s. It's been ice cold all week. That dropped out in front. Spellman got a kick and never got to Lavassa because the defense blocked it. Kimmich with a rush. By everybody, looking to walk in. Takes the shot and knocks it home. Great hustle by Kimmich. Spellman had a corner kick. It came out in front. They got a foot on it. They got the kick. It never got to Lavassa. It got blocked. And it wound up going downfield, and Kimmich used that speed. He just beat everybody to the ball. Ayula come out trying to protect the near post, and Mehdi Kimmich knocked it in to the far post. He's got both goals here in the second half, so he's got 2, and Cavalcanti's got 2, giving St. Mary's a 4-1 lead. So you look at how close a corner kick. They had a chance for a rebound. It got blocked by the defense out in front. And there's Kimmich's shot being blocked. And it winds up with Kimmich beating everybody to the ball, walking in and banging it home. So instead of Spellman possibly making it 3-2, St. Mary's makes it 4-1. The defense, Akandi, Woodworth, Perez, Faust, have done a very nice job for the Spartans. Spellman's not had too many chances, and they haven't had the ball in the St. Mary's end very often, and when they do have it, it doesn't stay there very long. And they're going to call something against St. Mary's. I didn't see any contact. Might have bounced and got somebody on a hand. The kick will come from the 35-yard line from virtually right in front of the Spellman bench. Headed away, actually, by St. Mary's. I think that was Marin. Now they're calling it out off St. Mary's, and Spellman's going to get a corner kick. Headed away. I think that was Marin again. And here comes Kimmich. Gets by again. Walking in again. He beat everybody. He kept beating everybody. He got so far down, he's getting helped up by Nick Ayula, the Spellman goaltender. He's got to be exhausted after those 2 long runs. He beat everybody, but by the time he beat everybody, he was almost on the end line with no angle at all, and he knocked it off the side of the net. Ten minutes in county left in this one. I'm assuming that St. Mary's will be the only local soccer team that will get a home game. We had a Spellman player down. And he's being helped up. Oh, I guess he's okay. He's running back in the field. Sure looked like he was at death's door. But he's up running out to get involved in the play. Won't be a corner kick. It'll be a little closer. Kick is coming almost in the end zone. Spellman wound up and missed the kick, and then it goes to the far side. I think St. Mary's got a touch. Spellman will get the throw, and that went right by everybody. Woodworth knocks it upfield, and they get their foot on it. I guess they get their foot on it. They kicked it a mile high and a mile deep over everything. They kicked that almost to Chestnut Street. I think that was Bagley with the kick. Kimmich gives it back to Faust. All the way back to Perez. He's going to give it to Lavasso and let him kick it away. Woodworth got a foot on it, broke it up. And here's Woodworth again getting a foot on it and knocking it away. Aaron tips it to himself. Akandi right back in the Spellman end. Akandi looking for the give and go. Blocked by the defense. And they're calling it out off Akandi. St. Mary's takes it away. Aaron with it. Trying to tip it to the net. Kimmich is there. And he knocked it over, wide over the net. Great pass from Aaron. Kimmich breaking to the net looking for a hat trick. He broke in, got it, looking for the far post. Knocked it just wide over the top crossbar by the far post, out of play. Great pass from Aaron. Good effort by Kimmich. Kimmich came that close to getting a hat trick. Woodworth got a foot on it. Still with it. Gives it up to Faust. Upfield, Kimmich. Couldn't get around. Nice defense by Pedro Alves. Down deep. Makandi trying to walk in. Sends it across. It got knocked away by Clark. And St. Mary's bangs it home. Kandi knocked it back out in front. And I think it was Cavalcanti again. Again, hard to pick up, especially from here, hard to pick up the numbers. If it was Justin Cavalcanti, the young sophomore, he's got a hat trick. It might have been Ryan Esquivel. It was, and now it was Cavalcanti getting a hat trick. He's got 3, Kimmich has got 2, and now Kimmich gets taken down. And St. Mary's will get a free kick. We're in the final 5 minutes. And it's not going to be a happy bus ride back to Brockton for Cardinal Spellman. They're going to go to 7-10-1, and St. Mary's is going to make it 12 in a row without a loss. They're going to go to 12-2-4. Fondy gets the kick, and he was going to go wide right. Ayula came out, picked it. So a big second half. St. Mary's got a goal, 1-0. Spellman tied it at 1. St. Mary's got a goal to make it 2-1 at halftime. And they've come out and they've got 3. 2 by Kimmich, 1 by Cavalcanti. And they put this one away. Marin tried to get the shot on net. It was bouncing high, almost waist high. He popped it high over everything. And these are the kind of games that drive me crazy. I look and say, why don't the officials just blow the whistle here? Nobody knows how much time is left. Score is 5-1. The game is over. And in this sport where everybody gets knocked down and knocked all over the place, you don't want to see anybody get hurt. So why do we not just call it off? Nobody's going to complain. Coaches aren't going to complain. The fans don't know how much time is left. Nobody does except the official. And they keep it going. For some reason, football, they reverted to running time when the score gets out of whack. Headed away by Woodworth. I thought I saw the official looking at his watch. Free kick. Clark will take it from the 45-yard line straight on. And he line drives it wide to the near side and out of play. And the beat goes on. I still don't know why. So Justin Cavalcanti got his first of 3. Midway in the first half, St. Mary's grabbed a 1-0 lead. It looked like Sean Lavasha made 3 incredible saves. He made the first one sitting on the turf. He made the second one, and then just as he was getting up, he made the third. But they said the second one, when he was sitting down, the ball crossed the line, and that gave Spellman the goal by Brendan Fallis that tied it at 1, and that's as close as Spellman would come as they blow the whistle to end it. Cavalcanti got a goal just before the end of the half, a tough goal for Spellman to give up, making it 2-1. But then Mehdi Kemic got two pretty goals, and then Cavalcanti got his hat trick, getting the third, and so 3 by Cavalcanti, 2 by Kemic. Lavasha made those 2 great saves, almost made 3 point-blank range, and he didn't have to work much because Spellman didn't get that many shots on net. The defense played extremely well. St. Mary's goes to 12-2-4. They're now undefeated in their last 12 games. Spellman, I don't know if this is their last one. They go to 7-10-1, and it's going to be a tough bus ride back to Brockton. So 5-1 St. Mary's over Spellman. Justin Cavalcanti leading the way with a hat trick. Mehdi Kemic getting the other 2. St. Mary's 5, Spellman 1. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.